Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Pizza Day. Okay, here's what's happened. Came back to the model table here, I'm guessing about an hour ago. I didn't press record, so we're not going to have a rollback. But this is what I did. Do you remember the J10 here that was missing? I went through the garbage. And guess what? You're all going to think I'm going to say, I found it. No, I didn't find it. But I found a lot of other pieces that were just needed to be cut down the right size and painted with the 19, which I did this morning. And I glued it in place. So now every one of these doors has shutters, or whatever they call those things. It just didn't look right to me. All the rest of them had the door partly pulled down, and this one just didn't. So it just bothered me. Okay, I was also noticing that the flat clear did a pretty good job of hiding the CA glue mess. I'll recompose and we'll take a look at that later. Okay, now for today, we want to get some of these parts down. Yeah, quite a few of these parts here go on this module here. I don't think any of them go on that one over there. As far as I know, that one is finished. We could probably set it up on top of the ship case there, beside Corey's piece of planking from the USS Iowa. Yeah. Let's recompose and do something here. Besides, get ready for you-know-who. Okay, 24.1 already. My. It's going to be another hot day. It doesn't feel like it. I feel the breeze coming in through the window. Just a nice gentle breeze. It's not really sticky. Oh, my hygrometer here fell over. Well, it's 47%. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch to make sure that I don't forget to close the windows up and get my air conditioner on before it gets too hot and muggy in the house. And anyway, enough about that. We are ready to recompose here, and let's get the camera down here on the model table, and we'll look at the job that the flat clear did right here on this railing, and then we'll move on. Okay, when I was working with the 19 here an hour or so ago, when I was painting that door, I should have also touched up this spot right here. Remember where the pin was? Not that anybody's going to see it, but no. Was there any other places along here? I don't think so. Well, what's this on the back? Oh, that I can't do the 19 on the back. There's more of that white stuff. I must have got something on there. Anyway. Okay, let's recompose here and get some of our little parts down. You can see where they have to go. They got positioning pegs, or what I guess you call them. Not really pegs, are they? Okay, let's like I say, let's recompose here. Okay. So, I was, you might say, a little bit confused a few minutes ago. Okay, this piece is going to go on here. And this piece here, it's got a bit of a tongue there. And it plugs into this slot right here. Okay. Then this piece here, it clearly goes on right there. Now, this is the first time I'm trying to dry fit these, so then I'm moving along and I'm thinking, well, where is the positioning locators, for these pieces? And I just couldn't find anything. And I'm thinking, well, are these things supposed to somehow? And then I realized that these pieces do not go on this side. They actually go on the other side. So that means that we're not going to even see them because, if we turn this over, see, I think I have to flip it end to end here very carefully. No, very carefully. Yeah. If we flip it over, there's positioning things on the back here for them to go on, I think. This is the first time I'm doing this. Does one go there? There's a... I'll have to check the manual here. Just let me rearrange. Okay, yeah, we're looking at this piece now up in this diagram, and when we're looking at it here, it's when it's flipped over the other way. Okay, so this one here, it goes on to... We'll get it. But the thing of it is, we're not going to see this, and because the mirror image to this bulkhead, we built it, we made it with the doors all the way down, so we can't see in. Maybe that was a mistake. I don't know. Well, I guess it's a case of we're not going to see everything anyway. It's just too bad, There's a lot of nice detail there. We'll just moisten the paint here a little bit. And maybe we'll do the inside of this. Now, is that going? There. It's on. All right, now this other one. Missy the dog just went out for her constitutional. Now I can't see the tongue. I think that's it. Okay. I've got one more here. Could be that that's all I'm going to need. But I find that if I've got any burrs or anything that are sometimes things don't just slide together too good, so this will help dissolve any burrs that might be there. And I don't have the macro lens on, so we can't really see it. I'll get my angle right here. I don't have this Sometimes trying to do stuff on camera, it doesn't work out. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, Missy the dog is coming. Missy the dog. Better push this down first. There we go. I'll be right there.
Okay. You could probably give her a whole dog bone.
Oh, Missy, you're going to be in luck today.
She's been eating her meals right away and then coming back and licking the bowl.
Oh my. Well, just hang on, Missy, because I'll get a whole one for you.
She's lost her extra weight.
All right. We'll get a dog bone here for you. Get a whole one. Yeah, whole one. Wow.
Are these the hard chews?
Yes.
They are, right?
Yeah, that's why she takes it and puts it on the floor and eats it on the floor. Okay. Okay, which one do you want? That one? Does that taste good? Huh? That tastes good?
They're starving me, Uncle Ron. They're starving me. I tell you, the cat is eating better than I do.
How's the cat doing?
She's eating like crazy. I have a walking treadmill and an exercise cycle that I'm going to give to Nathan and Janelle. So Nathan was down there yesterday looking at it, and Rainy's too many females. Penny is roped off in the laundry room with these steel gates, and she's so thin now, she walked right through the gates over to Nathan and said, "Hiya, Nathan," because she's known Nathan for maybe 16 years.
Uh-huh.
Nathan doesn't particularly like her, but he stopped and scratched her head. We have to put a second gate in front of the bars now. But, yeah. The cat has got about 12 lives, that one. Unless they just ask, yeah, are you diabetic?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Thanks, Uncle Ron. You're like the best, eh? Okay, here we go. Go home. See if we can catch some breakfast out of Mom.
Tease the cat.
Yes, tease the cat. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
And you're going out soon?
Very soon. In fact, I might go out right away.
Whew. Yeah, I'm only gonna get warmer.
Bye,
Thanks a lot,
Missy.
Ron. Beautiful sunny sky, just Winnipeg summer.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Sunshine City. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I think if I'm gonna go out, I better go out now. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay. Now, we were working on these pieces right here. And I think I'm going to take a pause right now and go out. But the temperature right now is reading 28.1. Yeah, it's warmed up pretty good. It's beautiful out there. Just absolutely magnificent. So I'm going to go for a spin. And whether I'll go out again later this afternoon for a spin, I don't know. But we'll come back and decide what we're going to do about these three pieces, because I'm thinking that if I glue them on now on the back side that we're not going to see anyway, then when I paint this white, mind you, if we're not going to see it, why worry about it, right? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put the doors on the all the way down on the mirror image, to this part. I thought that, well, we're not going to be looking in that way anyway. As I said before, maybe I made a mistake there. Okay, we are back. A nice ride. Went through Kildonan Park again. A lot of people out walking around already. Yeah, I guess they probably are afraid that maybe this afternoon's going to be too hot, and if they're going to get their walks in, they may as well do it this morning. Yeah, it was. I know I'm talking about how beautiful it was, but a lot. What are we going to do here now with this part here that's got to have these pieces mounted on the, well, these pieces that you can't see, mounted on the other side. Got to decide, am I going to be painting this white now because they won't if I got these glued on in place, and then spray it white, these things are going to get painted white again. And yet on the other hand, I got this dilemma about we're not going to see it anyway. So I don't know what to do here. And unless maybe what I could do is just put them aside and put them with this module, and then after it's painted, put them on just in case. But why bother? We can't see it. Yeah. Well, I know one thing we do have to put on this module is another piece of railing like this one. And it has to go right here. And at least that's what step 19 is calling for here. Are we in 19 already? Or is it 18? Oh, it's 18, sorry. Yeah, well, 18 is calling for it. Yeah, there we go. G22. Wait a minute. That's not right. Something's wrong here. Oh, I see why it looks different. Yeah, all right. Here, this piece here, yeah, this piece here has been glued on it. This is not all one big long piece. This was two pieces. Okay, it threw me for a loop here. Okay, here we go. Fret G, and we want 22 here. And the blade is loose. And I guess I'll swing it around for the other ones. I got masking tape on my piece of plexiglass here, and it's catching on these things. I should take that masking tape off. It's okay, that should be it. There we go. We got it. Not where we want it, but we got it. Okay, because it's the XF19, I know that even though it dries on the end of my mixer, the Windex is going to clean that up. And very gently here. Now, which rung do I want as the bottom and which as the top? I don't think it really matters. I'm going to try and hook onto it right where there's a post here. I'm not going to go in any further than I have to. Just we'll repaint that later. And all being well, I should be able to paint this and then turn it over like this and paint this the other side and keep everything in the field of view. At least that's the plan. Okay, let's see what happens if we zoom in. Well, I know for a fact we're going to be out of focus, so I'm going to have to recompose here. You know what? Maybe I'll stick the macro lens on and we'll move in a little closer here. Okay, it is my plan now to just sort of dry brush this. And I know that this brush is pretty big, but I find that it seems to work pretty good when I don't have too much. Well, there's quite a bit of paint in that brush. I'm gonna have to give it 2 or 3 coats. My clamp isn't very tight there, is it? Let's see if we can do something about this. There, I'm going to just have to repaint a larger area than I originally thought I was going to have to. This is going on fairly good. Just get it in here. Unless I have to repaint the better. Alright, now do I have to recompose here a little bit? I hope it's still in focus. Might have had just a little bit too much on my brush. Now this is actually going pretty good, isn't it? I think 2 coats is all it's going to take. Okay, let's let that dry and give it another coat. Maybe I'll give it another coat this evening, but I'm going to call it quits for this afternoon. Notice that it looks like thunderstorms moving in. I'm seeing quite a bit of the foliage here. Oh yeah, this is, you know, I remember Mark, Aussie Frenchman, saying that, you know, don't try to give it a second coat until it dries. And that's exactly what I did, and you can see what happens. Okay, let's give it another second coat in a couple hours, but I'll be doing that most likely off camera. Thanks for watching, everybody, and all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.